Hey folks, Will Brink here, www.brinkzone.com. The question I'm going to answer today, which is an age-old question, is what is the best time to work out? That's a question I've been asked many times. It's a question people have tried to answer many times. It's been around forever, and people are still confused, and I'm going to answer it definitively for you. The answer to that question is very simple. The best time to train is when you enjoy training. It doesn't really matter what studies show. Let's say there's a study that shows that your hormones are at their optimal levels at 9:35 a.m. A lot of people, of course, are not morning people. I mean, people are better off going with how they feel during the day, what their optimal time to train is, versus what any study says. You know, your hormones, of course, are transient. They go up and down all day long. Whether you gain or lose muscle is a net effect that takes place over months, years, what have you. So the bottom line is here, now unless you're an unemployed kid who can go at exactly the perfect time, doesn't have a job, kids, school, life, whatever, again, for the most of us, it's a moot point anyway. Yes, some studies have shown, for example, that testosterone tends to be at its highest levels in the morning in men and so forth, but again, you have to go with the individual. Now, I'm not a morning person. I cannot get up in the morning and work out. I like to work out late afternoon, after I've had a couple meals in me and a little bit of time to digest those meals. So that's usually 2 or 3 meals at least and maybe an hour to digest, which puts me in the gym around 3, 4 o'clock. Now, I'm self-employed, so I have a fair amount of flexibility. This, of course, makes me my own jerk boss and whiny employee, but we won't go there. So I get to go for the most part when I feel optimal for me to go, when I have the most energy, when I've got some meals in me. Some people are morning people. They like to get up early, get a little food in them, and go right to the gym at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. And I'll be honest with you, the only thing I can do at 4 a.m. is get up to take a pee. That's it. So regardless of what any study ever shows or what studies we can compile that shows on a study what is the supposed optimal time to work out as far as your hormones or what have you, it's really a moot issue. The bottom line is the best time to work out is if you're able to work out when you feel your best, because that way you're going to have your most beneficial workout, and there's no getting around that. Again, whether I showed your hormones were at their best at 5:30 a.m. and you had a horrible workout, this is not going to be an optimal workout for you, regardless of what your hormones are showing. So, and now, of course, again, if you're not self-employed or what have you, the second best time to work out is whenever you can get there. Because of your job, your school, your kids, whatever. Half the battle, of course, year after year, is just getting there. So that's the best time to work out. And I think a lot of people, at least some younger guys and stuff, get very wrapped up in trying to find out what the best time to work out during the day is to maybe optimize their hormones or something. And it's not really relevant to, how we live our lives in the real world. And that's something you have to take into account. And again, people are individuals. Some people feel great in the morning, some people it's the afternoon, some people it's the night. And that is really, if you have that type of flexible schedule, go when you feel your best. Like I say, personally, I need at least a couple meals in me before I've really got any energy. And of course, I need a couple cups of coffee in me. And I can't go without at least one good meal in me and a cup of coffee and an hour or two to digest that. So that is truly the answer. Do not get wrapped up in looking for studies that show the optimal time to work out when in fact it really will have no bearing ultimately on your success, and it might even actually hinder it. Like I say, if a study showed that the best time to work out for your hormones was 4:30 a.m., I certainly wouldn't be there, and I know my workouts would be improved going when I feel my best, and you will too. So I hope this information helps you, and if it does, please hit the like buttons and the Twitter, and hopefully I'll see you all on the Brink Zone. Now, for more information on this topic, head on over to www.brinkzone.com, where you'll find my blog, more videos, free reports on fat loss, muscle building supplementation, fitness, health, and longevity, as well as a ton of articles in my free weekly fitness newsletter. And I'll see you all on the Brink Zone.